All right. Welcome back to another episode of The Trigger Man. And in today's video, what we have here. All right, today is going to be sort of a flashback video. I did this video about a little over a year ago. It's actually two videos I'm going to upload together here. But I did these videos a little over a year ago. And since I've done the videos, we have had about 25,000 additional subscribers since then. So this is just to show the importance of covering your eyes. You know, those little respirators with all your eyes exposed. They really don't do anything. And even though I don't cover up my arms as much with the paint suit, but I definitely know that the eyeballs, you want to keep those covered. Okay, so I put the videos up little over a year ago and brought a lot of awareness to guys that were just spraying with all their eyes exposed. You guys see, even the head honcho took my recommendation, you know what I'm saying, and covered his eyes. So also these videos will give you some options as far as different respirators that cover the eyes. One is the draegar system with the glass as a glass visor option, as well as the Sundstrom SR200, I believe it is. That also has the glass option, so you don't have to put on the peelable strips. You don't have to worry about damaging them. You can wipe it with lacquer thinner, razor blade, whatever. It's glass. It's actually a triplex glass, the same glass that's on your windshield in your vehicle. So it's a very good option. So this is just something to give you guys more options. A lot of you have already seen it from before, but a little over a year ago you've seen the video, but a lot of new guys that they need to be up on this, you know. And many of you also know that I sold my 3M VersaFlow that I had, and I got the Sundstrom SR200, I believe it is, that powered air system. That's about half the price of a 3M VersaFlow, so that's just another option for you guys. So we're gonna roll the videos, and it's gonna be two videos back to back. One is on the draegar and one is on the Sundstrom. So we'll go ahead and run that now. Peace.
All right, boy, Trigger Man, back in the lab. And today, what we have here. Today, man, we're gonna be spraying this here Hyundai paint code, I believe it was GP. A little damage on the bumper, new fender, front door, rear door. Simple job. But what we're gonna be doing today, gonna be reviewing a full face spray mask. And guys, when I tell you, in my 28 years of spraying professionally, this is the mask. This is the one I've been searching for a long time, man. And I'm actually excited to show you guys, man. You know, I've had the 3M mask. I have the cheaper version of the 3M mask, the full face with the glass. I think it's 6800 3M. I had the 3M VersaFlow. You guys know I had all of those different masks. You know, this takes the cake. Introducing draegar Explore 5500. Guys, when I tell you I've been using this for the last couple weeks, I've done about 12, 13 jobs with it. And when I tell you this mask is the mask, it's the one. Glass, actual triplex glass is made out of. You just a simple wipe, it's clean. No more with the peeling off the different protective sheetings. I mean, this is everything. I've seen masks that were close to it in the past, but it has the one big canister in the front where it looks like, you know, like you're out there and when the zombies come and you need a gas mask or something. And, you know, I don't want to get into all that big looking like Alf. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't really trying to do all that. And the VersaFlow looking like a damn astronaut, you know, that just, the best mask is the one that you're gonna wear every day without hesitation. So that's my thing. And that mask, that VersaFlow, I can't wear that every day, you know. I just can't. But this, easy. Slides right on, double seal. In case you got a big wide head, big face, the outer seal will take care of that. If you got a little small pencil neck, little small face, the inner will take care of that. Then also the separate ventilation inside to prevent the fogging. I mean, this thing is bad, man, bad to the bone. And I mean, just actual, see what I can tap the glass with to let you guys know what I got. Well, don't mind this, but actual glass, man, you know? It's nice, it's nice. It cleans easy, it's very visible, you can see right through it. Matter of fact, I'm gonna unmount the camera. I'm gonna place you inside of the mask so you can take a look to see what I see. Okay, you're in the mask now, so here's the mouthpiece. You're inside the mask. Man, when I tell you this is clear, I mean, I'm not sure how it's coming across on the video right now, but man, and I mean, it's clear, man. So just so you know, I'm taking it out, coming right out of the mask. And again, I'm not too sure how that was coming across for you guys. It looked pretty clear from the rear screen of the camera, but it is clear, crystal clear. The glass it's made out of is a triplex glass, which is the same thing on your windshield. I mean, you're looking out of your vehicle, same thing. The cartridges are really easy to come off and on. One little turn, line it up, back on. I mean, it's simple, you know? So I'm gonna go ahead and get started, and I'll give you some more specs on it when I get through the video, doing the voiceover. We'll discuss it, okay? So I'm gonna go mix up, mask up, and we'll get to it. Boop.
Okay, how many of you guys out there got that favorite paint gun? When you take it out, you're ready to spray with it, you're just getting all excited. That's how I've been feeling the last couple weeks with this mask. Every time I put it on, it's like I'm excited. Ooh, I'm excited, man. To look through that glass, it's like something I've never experienced. Again, for doing this for nearly 3 decades, I have never had a glass face mask. You know, I've had full face masks forever. I've worn those things, the 3M versions, forever. And when I put this on, it's like, man, crystal clear. See here, when you're doing your fenders, if you got a piece of the bumper you're spraying, don't go flinging your paint over there. Try to keep it back in an angle so you don't have a bunch of sand piling on your bumper when you get to it. But yeah, I'm looking through this glass and it's like crystal clear, man. And again, from the 3M full face mask to the 3M VersaFlow, those are all plastic lenses. Even on my VersaFlow, I upgraded from the regular lens that it comes with to the better lens. And to me, in my opinion, it wasn't a whole lot better. You know, it was nothing like this. When I got this mask, I put it on. I can't even describe it, man. I feel like a little kid just learning this trade again. You know, it's a good feeling. You put on a mask, you look through it. If it gets overspray on it, I'm just wiping it off. Nothing, I mean, no problem. The mask is pretty small. It's a low profile design, so it's not big and bulky on your face. And when you're trying to look, you know, your peripheral stuff out of the side is nothing blocked. You got a 180-degree angle, wide view. The mask comes in at about 498 grams. My previous 3M mask was 402 grams. So a few more grams and you have a permanent clear lens. If any of you guys out there spraying, especially you DIY guys, and if you guys are spraying from home and you're not wearing a full face mask and covering your eyes, I suggest you get one ASAP. You never want to sit there letting this stuff get in your eyes. I know the trolls come in and like to mess with me, like I need to cover up, you know, put your paint suit on, but your eyes, your eyes will absorb these chemicals at a much faster rate than your skin would. Don't believe me? Let's Google and see. When a chemical gets into your eyes first compared to your skin, you're generally exposed to a significantly higher level of the chemical due to the eye's sensitive nature and rapid absorption capabilities, meaning even small amounts can cause severe damage. Essentially, your eyes are considered more direct route of entry for chemicals compared to the skin, which has a protective barrier. The eyes have a thin, delicate membrane that readily absorbs chemicals, while the skin has a thicker outer layer that can partially block absorption. You don't say. Chemicals entering the eyes can quickly reach the bloodstream through the surrounding tissues, potentially causing systemic effects much faster than if absorbed through the skin. Now, we all know I'm not the poster child of being 100% safe all the time. I'm just spreading some of this information to guys who may not be aware of it. I was aware of the severity of the chemicals getting in your eyes. That's why you see I've always had my full face mask. At times when I'm spraying in the open shop, I will put on my regular respirator. There are times I do just throw it on, but 97, 98% of the time, I will have a full face mask on. Again, you do what you want to do. I'm just spreading the information. I have lost personal friends of mine that have passed away from these chemicals, so I know how serious it is.
All right. We got it done. I want to show you guys real quick after I just snatched the mask off. You can probably see all the prints and stuff on my face. But for those of you that wear full face masks already, as you know, when you start sweating and the sweat goes down inside the mask and puddles up inside, because this here has this double, it's kind of hard to show you, because it has this double layer, the two different seals, it doesn't allow sweat to go down in the mask. Like it's hard for me to show you guys, but normally with the full face mask, it puddles down inside of here. Sometimes you gotta wipe it up, and it doesn't do that on this mask. I'm assuming it's because of this here, the double lip that it has, versus just the normal one lip that the 3M respirator and many other ones have. So I thought that was real cool. That's why I kind of took it off early. The paint is still wet, car's still drying. I just wanted to show you, but it was like full of sweat around here, but nothing inside. And usually when I take off my 3M mask, I have to get a rag. I always keep this rag. You guys probably see it hanging out of my back pocket all the time. I take my rag and I have to go down in there and wipe around, but nothing's been puddling up in this mask. So again, just another feature. I just thought about it and snatched it off and wanted to show you guys. Real cool, man. Cool mask. I like it a lot. I like it. Trigger likey. Okay, so that's it on this one. Again, this video was just basically, showing you guys the mask. The paint is the paint. It is what it is. Everything is all good. And that's a wrap. So catch you guys in the next one.
And just to be clear, the friends that I have lost that were painters, they were extremely reckless doing this. They would spray with no mask sometimes, or they would spray inside of a little warehouse that they had on the side where the entire thing was engulfed with fumes. They would come walking out of there with just a small little respirator on, and it was just reckless. So that alone just lets me know that these chemicals can and will take you out. So cover your eyes, cover your skin, protect yourself. If you're interested in this draegar mask, there will be a link in the description. I personally will tell you this is hands down the best mask that I have ever sprayed with throughout my career. I enjoy spraying with it, and I look forward to spraying with it throughout the rest of my career. I really don't see what else they can come out with that can top this. And again, if the powered air respirator, you know, the VersaFlows and so forth, if that's your thing, if you can spray with that, then that's great. Stick with that. That's fresh air. That's fine. The spray lines, you know, hooked in, the air fed, that's all fine. It's just, for me personally, I can't and I won't. So I won't even fool myself and set myself up for failure. Like, I just won't do that. You know, I've tried them. I've had the air fed. I've had all of that stuff, man. Trust me, in the past 28 years, I have tried different, just about everything out there. I really have. And I don't stick with it. So if I don't stick with it, then it doesn't make any sense. But if you like it and it works for you, then those are fine. That's fine. Fresh air, you can't go wrong with that. But just for the guys that can't wear that stuff and you prefer a full face mask, I'm telling you that this mask, you'll love it. I was just running this here short clip just to show you guys, you know, that's what this company does. They're about safety. Their whole company is to keep people safe. So it's quality. It's not like say a 3M. 3M makes sanders, sandpaper, you know, everything. This company specifically makes stuff to keep your respiratory system, your skin, your body safe. That's where their focus is. So I personally, I'm going to stick with it. They also have the powered air respirators as well. So they have a whole lineup of different things. Again, I will leave some links in the description if you want to check more into the company. Okay? I'll catch you guys in the next one. Be safe. Peace.
All right, boy Trigger Man, back in the lab. And today, what we have here. Today we're gonna be spraying this F350, paint code D1, small job, a few burn throughs on here, so we put a little sealer. We're gonna use the Luma base clear coat gun, and also this sporty new lab coat they got out. Man, you guys wanna check that out. That thing is smooth. Coolest, slickest looking lab coat I've ever worn. But today's main focus is gonna be on another full face mask with a glass visor. To my knowledge, it's the only other one in the market that has a glass visor, and that is the Sundstrom SR200. It's this mask here, again, glass visor. Let me got the keys today for you guys. Scratch resistant, chemical resistant face mask. You can wipe it with some thinner, clean, no peel off things, none of that. The filters that go on here, there's a particulate filter, there's a chemical organic gas filter, which they are piggybacked off of each other. You can take off one, leave one, but from what I've learned on these, it's best to have both because some of the paint fumes are still in particulate form and they can be inhaled. So they're both piggybacked, double protection. And what's cool about this mask, you can unscrew the cartridge. Then you can take either an air supply from your airline with proper filtration into the mask. Then you have supplied air, or you can go the PARP, the powered air unit. Damn it, you know what I mean. You can take that unit, just like the VersaFlow, around your waist, hose over, go right into the mask. So if you guys are into that, the powered air, you don't have to have the big helmet, you know, the Space Cadet. You can just have a regular mask with powered air coming right into it. So that's cool. That's actually something I'm gonna look into. You know, then you can also use it as a backpack. They have it, you can put it on your backpack. Line comes right over, right into the mask. That's cool. You know, I'm gonna check into that. I like that. So the mask comes with a 6-point harness. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 harness, elastic. It's not the rubber or silicone like some of them. This is an elastic silicone seal. Has like a double seal here, 1, 2. It's a one size fits all and very clear. I actually have not sprayed with this mask as of yet. Today's gonna be my first time trying it, but I have put it on and looked through it, and it's extremely clear. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna unmount you. I'm gonna place you in the mask so you can see what I see. Boop. Okay, so now you're seeing what I'm seeing through the mask. Looks pretty clear to me. The little reflection you see is just behind me, the lights. But that's very clear. You know, you can see detailed on your stuff there, on your work. Now I'm gonna pull you out of the mask. So as you see, pretty clear, pretty clear, pretty clear. Screws right back in. And that's it. So that's where we at with this one. Sundstrom SR200. Very nice mask. We're gonna try it out today and let you know what I think. So I'm gonna go mask up, mix up, and we'll get to it.
Hello everyone, and welcome to the second installment on the full face mask / eye protection. And today we have the Sundstrom SR200. Great mask. I will say off the bat what I like about this mask, besides the obvious glass, clear glass, great visibility. Ooh, clear, speaking of visibility. And this is just my way of doing a little fit test, which I'm sure is a much better way. But I cover the cartridge hole, breathe in, and you see the seal flipping close. I mean, right now when I'm doing that, the mask is actually sucking into my face. You really probably can't tell that, but that's what I do with all of my full face masks. And you guys that are just getting into using a full face mask with a glass visor, you know, you put the mask on, pull your harness, tighten it up, and then you go ahead and wherever your cartridges are, you put your hands over your cartridge, try to inhale, and if the mask actually sucks in against your face, then you have a good seal and you're good to go. If you have leaks, you'll feel it around your ear, on the side of your face, or the top. You have to adjust your harness accordingly. On this here, as far as body lines, you guys got a body line there, keep your metallics off of there, or you got one up top. It doesn't matter. Whatever you're comfortable with. You guys make sure you're using body lines to blend. See that? That's perfectly fine. Or we can go up to the next one. Tilt your gun down so the top of your fan is hitting right along that body line so you're not changing the color up on top of the fender where it meets the hood. Play with body lines. They save you. They'll save you. So, again, with the mask, the visibility, looking through it, the glass is awesome. 100% clear, no reflection, nothing. The way that the filters are set up, you can piggyback them off of each other. You can customize a mask to fit your exact needs. You might be just out prepping vehicles and you don't necessarily need it for the organic vapors, and then you can just have the one small cartridge on the mask, and that mask would be for you in your prep zone. So the mask can be customized to your needs. You may be spraying some crazy, I don't know what you could be spraying, but you know, they got different filters. You can combine them all. You can piggyback them off of each other. Pretty cool. The mask comes in at 450 grams, so very light mask compared to my original 3M full face mask I wear. That's at right about 402 grams. So another 48 grams and you have a permanent lens, fixed lens. You'll never need to purchase protective sheeting, any of that stuff. Worry about ruining your plastic, having visibility issues, nothing. Another thing I said was pretty cool about this mask from the beginning was that you can take it and it can be an air fed. It can go straight from your air compressor into whatever filtration you use.
then air fed to the mask. They have adapters for that, or you can have it with a powered air, kind of like the VersaFlow, the papr system. You can go with that. So it's a very versatile mask that you can use in different applications. Say you can have one setup, have the same mask setup, one for your prep station, and then when you go into the booth, a simple disconnect and hook into whatever air system you want to use. So that's pretty cool. That's the finished product on this here Ford F350. All right, got it done. Very nice mask, very nice. And also, same thing on here, as I was telling you guys about a previous mask. Little sweat catches here, nothing puddles up inside. Like no sweat puddles up inside the mask. I just snatched it off, probably still see the prints on me. And I'm sweating in here, trust me. It's 100 degrees in this booth, I'm sweating. And it doesn't puddle up inside. So that's another good thing that I like about the mask. But yeah, so that's it. Paint is the paint, you know, no biggie on the paint. Luma 3 did their thing, as always. Little sealer with the Porpoise gun. Great combination, the guns, the mask. Great job with everything, man. Very satisfied. So there will be a link in the description for you guys in case you want to pick up a Sundstrom SR200. Good mask, can't go wrong. Till then, catch you in the next one. Peace. Okay, fellas, and that's going to wrap it up on this one. The Sundstrom SR200 full face mask with glass visor. Awesome mask. They do make a version of this with the plastic lens if that's something you're interested in at a lesser price. That's an option. But for me, I wanted something with glass, and this fits the bill. You guys be safe, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace. All right, boy, Trigger Man, back in the lab. And today, what we have here. Today we're gonna be spraying a Hyundai, a new quarter panel put on, blend the rear door, and a new bumper. Today is gonna be my first day using the Sundstrom SR500 powered air unit along with the SR200. First time using this here. I have done a few short videos of me just wearing it, showing you guys, but this is gonna be my actual first time using the system complete, doing a job. So we're gonna try it out today and let you guys know what I think about it during the voiceover. So right now I'm gonna go mask up, mix up, and we'll get to it. All right, first off, one cool thing I like about the mask itself, it comes with this optional strap to put around your neck. That way, if you got to speak to someone or do some sanding, that's pretty cool. Okay, when it comes to this system versus the VersaFlow, that's basically it. Side by side, that's what you're going to be looking like. Also, that fella on the right, astronaut style. You will see me refer to a lot of the 3M VersaFlow in this video because that's the only other PAPR system I have personally owned. And with the VersaFlow, you will be doing stuff like that. You know, we're trying to get away from that stuff, okay? We're going military style on this one. No more fruity booty. Okay, and as far as turning on the device, there's a small control button. You would press that small control button where my finger is placed there. Then that turns on the machine. The machine will then run a fan test to make sure everything's working. You will hear an audio signal that lets you know, okay, everything's going. Once the device is going, it starts in the normal mode. Normal mode, fan speed, which would be 175 liters of air per minute. Small press of the button again, then would turn the fan speed up to a higher pressure, which will then be at 240 liters per minute. But truthfully, for me, on the lowest setting, seemed fine. I know you would think that, okay, I want high air, I want it high, I want a lot of air blowing in my face. Really, this little sucker blows. It blows hard, you know, even on the lowest one. It does feel good with the fresh air coming in. And I'm not sure exactly the feature that it's called, but
when you're breathing, when you're exhaling, it's not like the machine is blowing so much into your face to where you can't even really exhale. I'm not sure what that feature is called. Like, for instance, I sleep with a CPAP machine. I'm sure a couple of you guys out there use a CPAP to sleep at night. So I sleep with that device, and on that it's called the if I'm not mistaken, it's called the EPR. It's like exhalation pressure relief. So while I'm sleeping at night, I'm wearing the face mask, and while I'm trying to exhale, it's not giving so much force to where it's hard for me to breathe. I'm not sure exactly what the feature is called on this machine, but it definitely has something like that built into it. Because while this thing is blowing fresh air right into my nose and mouth, like every time I exhale, it does fine. Like it's like the system goes with you exhaling. So I tried to look up and see if it has that feature in there, but it has to be something similar to it, which is pretty cool, because that was something that I was kind of concerned about, like with this air, just bunch of air just blowing right into your nose and your mouth. Like, how is that gonna feel when I try to exhale? And it's like the system just goes with you. It's pretty cool, man. It's really cool. Absolutely no obstructions while you're painting. Nothing's in the way. You can turn your head fully, both sides, no problem. The hose, you can easily route that around the harness of your choice. So if you choose to go with the standard around the waist, mounts there, or if you go with the backpack like I have, you see it's routed right over my shoulder. The harness has different straps for you to tunnel that hose right through, so it works with your body type, your structure. I selected what I know would make me the most comfortable, and this is extremely comfortable. It's extremely comfortable. It's lightweight. It's about a pound lighter than the actual VersaFlow. VersaFlow was right around 2.5 pounds, and this comes in right at almost 2 pounds. So again, nothing excessively heavy, but every little bit counts, especially if you're painting all day. The battery does give 10 to 13 hours as per the manual. I personally have done maybe 11 jobs with it. I have yet to charge it, and that's purposely. I charged it when I first got it, and as of now I've done about 13 jobs with the unit. I can't really convert that into hours because some jobs were a bumper, some jobs were a whole side. Like, the shop has been really busy, so I just been trying to get out work. Plus I'm on vacation right now, so I just had to get out a bunch of work before I left for vacation. So I'll be out for 2 weeks. I do have a couple videos lined up that I'm gonna go ahead and still release for you guys, but man, I was swamped. So I'm just wearing that thing. I got painting cars in the booth. I got one over in the prep stall, one in the body man section. Like, I was just running, base this car, base that car, base this car, clear all three. So I've been going, and I haven't even charged the thing yet, and it's still going. Like I said, it must be 13 to 15 jobs I've done. Again, it's hard to kind of put that into how many hours it's been running, but it's been some days, And no, I'm not painting the entire day, but I was doing a lot of painting, man. And the thing is still going. I kept waiting for it to cut off. Like, I'm thinking I know it's going to cut off soon, but it's still running, I'm very pleased with it. I like it a lot, especially coming from the unit I had previously, the VersaFlow, the TR800, which was the newest one of those. But this is a lot more comfortable for me. I can wear this daily without a problem. So let me know if you guys want like a more detailed video on the unit, as far as like the filters, how they go on, how you piggyback them off of each other and whatnot. So let me know what you guys think. Oh, shut up. So yeah, this is your boy Trigger signing off. I ask that you would please like, share, subscribe, tell a friend, and please tell his girlfriend. Peace.